Hi, Uncle Joe. My name is John. Currently in SS2. I'd like to find out if it is possible for me to know who I'm supposed to get married to while I'm still in school. I have dated a couple of ladies in my school and I don't want to keep flirting around. So I want to find out if it is possible to settle with somebody earlier in my life. I'm going to answer this quickly with my story. I've heard of people who got married to somebody they met even while in primary school, right? Of course, it didn't happen in the primary school, it didn't happen in the secondary school, it happened later on in life. And personally, I have an experience related to this. The person I'm currently married to, interestingly, I met her while I was in my 100 level. But while I met her in 100 level, I was doing a pre-degree program at that time. So meeting her in 100 level, I never spoke with her. We were not close, we were not friends. Who happens to be my friend back then was a roommate to my current wife, right? They were both roommates. So I just go to her place, with some of my friends. We just relax, we talk about school and all that and life, right? But I never knew I'm going to be marrying my friend's roommate. And we never talked. We never talked. We were never friends. And so fast forward, we went our separate ways. We couldn't proceed to 200 level together at the main campus. The interesting thing is that we couldn't communicate all through our university years. And this was somebody I met in another level. So fast forward, somehow I saw on Facebook, right? When I saw on Facebook, I just reached out to her like, oh, just as a friend, like no love, no crush in view. Really, we left again. We didn't talk for almost a year or more. All right. At another time, we connected again. When she was finally wrapping up her university days, then she just sent a message. Oh, she was coming to Lagos, and I was in Lagos at that time. So the interesting thing is that while we were communicating once in a while, something was happening. Really. And let me just save you the rest of the story. It's a very interesting story I would love to share some other time. But I met this person while I was in another level. It could have been primary school too. Now, perhaps your story is a different one. You have a chemistry, you have something in connection. You love this person, right? So our advice: don't rush into initiating marital plan yet. Not because of anything, but because marriage requires responsibility. Marriage is quite demanding. So you want to be prepared emotionally, you want to be prepared financially, you want to be prepared even academically, you want to be done with school. All right. And the interesting thing is that while you're in school, you are being prepared every day. All right, you are being prepared every day, and the version of you currently is, might not be able to survive the weight of marriage. So that's why you need to